Hey there and welcome to Sonora and Scale Studios. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a set of tires. These are coming in at sub $30 for a set of four. That's right, you heard me correctly. In a current world where, at least in my state, gas is over $6 per gallon, there are still some really good budget buys out there, and I think that this is another one of them. These are by Injora, but they're labeled as All-Star Hobby. They can be had off of Amazon, and I picked them up for $26 for a set of four. First thing, when you get them out of the bag, you're going to notice this fine script on the side of the tire and this interesting number, PL10136. You're also going to think to yourself, these tires look somewhat familiar, but yet not exactly something I've seen. So we go to Google. Google PL10136. What do we find? Oh, we find proline BFG crawlers. Same tread pattern, same overall tire shape. Here's a look at the BFGs. You see the TA symbols on those shoulder lugs. You can see all the warning symbols and true to scale side markings on the sidewall of the tire, including your load ratings. Here's a look at your tread pattern, overall layout. These little inner shoulder sipes are kind of an interesting little unique feature to these tires. Here's another look at them mounted up to a truck. Now let's look at what we got from Injora. It looks almost identical. I mean, you can tell that again, Injora has copied a proven tire. They've copied the Proline crawler. They added a few of their own little bits of flair, if you're an Office Space fan, and kind of made them their own. But boy, Proline's proven that these tires perform. It's a great design. They took that design, copied it, cut the price in half. You're not getting exactly the quality, but I was surprised at how these performed on the backyard crawler course, especially on some of this very smooth, this run up on this obstacle is nearly vertical, and most trucks, right here is where the action stops. Most cannot get traction to pull the rear wheels up onto this. Now, I fast forward here just a little bit, but I really wasn't here that long, and using this Hobbywing fusion system, super slow controlled crawl, once the tires got a little bit warmed up, got that exterior, the original surface that's pretty heavily laden with oil and manufacturing compounds. Once you get that worn off and the tire starts to break in, all of a sudden they start to stick, and up the rock we go. I'm finding this is a $26 investment that I'm pretty happy with so far. Now the tires, I think, are not getting a fair shake because these are not vented wheels, they're not vented tires. In Arizona 110 degree heat, these things are ballooned, and even the camera can kind of pick it up here. On that tire, there's so much air pressure inside of here because of mounting these up inside where it's 72, 73 degrees with air conditioning, bringing them outside 110, 112. You're in direct sun. It's a lot of heat generated. So to give these things a fair shake, I'm going to vent the tire or mount them to a vented wheel. And I'm really excited to get them out in the mountains and see what they can really do, because on this backyard course, they performed very well for a $25, $26 tire. These Injora tires, at least the ones that I've been testing lately, have been getting progressively better and better and better. And I don't know if that's just been the luck of the order that I've chosen to test them in, or if these are newer models that they're improving the quality. And boy, these are good. Check them out. I'll put a link in the description down below. Taking nothing away from Proline. Proline tires are awesome. I'm a huge fan of Proline. But in today's world, sometimes it's hard to swing $60, $70, $80 for a new set of tires. And maybe 30 is a little more realistic for some of us. I know that right now it's a little more realistic for me. So anytime that I can find somewhere to save a few bucks and not be disappointed, I'm happy to pass that information along. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. These tires, they're awesome, especially for the buck. Check them out. Make sure that you stay tuned for the next coming video when we get these out in some real world action and see exactly how well do they hook up on the rocks. I've got high expectations, and I think you should too. We will see you guys in the next one.